Hello, welcome back to the lesson of today. And the last time I left the homework where you are supposed to make something as we have been working on the search. So we did actually manage to modify the search so that it can be able to search widely and giving us most of the best result than before. So you can search by ID, but also you can search by name, Oscar, or Simon. You can search by location, and you get all the location and the like. But the homework now was making sure that we know what we was searching, because here when we look at this, it shows like blank. There's nothing telling us that no, the thing that was searched here was so we don't know exactly. So we need that to be shown today. And as most of you, you tried to do your best. And thank you very much for the results, for that particular energy and effort that you put it into the work. So I will just do it for those who struggled to reach it so that they can also be able to understand. So to deal with this problem, you had two things to think about. So one of the thing was, if you search, how will this different page knows that you searched this, and how will this different page show that what you are searching is this? So we'll start with the first approach, and which will be showing it within here, and we're going to use the PHP, and we are going to use the session. Session will assist us to reach to this particular program. So how we'll go, we are going to do that. We are going to use, let's go to code. Let's go to code and see. Let's see. So we are going to deal with both actually. We're going to deal now with both with index and with the, yeah, I think it's clicking only. Yeah, clicking. So with index and server. On index, actually, yep, both sides will be having just minor work for the first version. So on the index.php, we are going to add some condition. And on the server part, we are going to add some session. So it's the same session that we can, like what we did on the search, but this will be for search the keywords, and we keep that somewhere and then we check it. Actually, yeah, there's a lot you can do, man. There's a lot you can do with PHP. So one of the thing is we are going to come here. We are going to come on the search method, search by, and we are going to make another method, another session. And this session is going to keep, it's going to keep search the keywords. Search the keywords. I should stop being so. I don't like to write a long thing, man. They're easy to forget. Search the keyword, but we have to know what is SK stand for. So SK stand for search keyword, while SR stand for search result, right? Result. So on search the keyword, what we are going to do, we are going just to get this dude here. We are going to keep this particular information in our session like that, and we are done on this part. So on this part, we are getting that particular information and we put it on this particular session so that when we go to the index, we are going to search where we're going to put it. We should put it on the what? On the form. So on the form here, we should put it somewhere here. So remember we're using input. So input is having something called value. So we are going to have this particular thing, and we can have it in a very different way. We can have it in a very different way, but in any way, it should be within the PHP. Yeah, it should be within PHP. Okay. So what I'm thinking that, and it should be in condition also. So I'm thinking of going like this. I have my if, I have my condition, I have my condition is set, okay, and I will check is set if is the same. We can check the same search result or whatever, but yeah, all search keywords. So what we're going to do here, we are going to say session, and in here we're going, actually we are not in any quotation, so we can do anything. Yep. Yep. Okay, after that we can say search keywords. If that has been said, then we say echo value, value equal to, all right, so now this is where it get interesting. Yeah. It get interesting here because we need to escape this. And then we cross. So this escaped will be shown later, but she escaped this. But after that, we need to call the value from the session sk. Who? So if that's the case, if that is the case, we need to break this. We need to break this into two, and we do the concatenation, and then we do the session itself. So the session itself is called session, and the inside there is having sk. Yep. All right. So otherwise, I can go with this with single. So if I want to go easily, I can go with this with single, but that's one of the main thing. And I have to remember to unset. Unset. So I'll use the same press to unset both. Okay. And I will use that to unset also the other session. The other session will be also set on the same end so that we have no excuses. Okay, and set yaro igalandi jani by igalandi sk, and I should close it at the end of the day. All right. Nga diziza tega izizi ngati za Tega version number 1 ya Tega ijayoti tizilemba mu mujeni muja mu field muja kuti umapanga search izizi pompo osati sinalembe chilichonse kumuonesa kuti zinthu zimene unapanga search ndizi basi. Without saying that particular word, but he or she can still see that the thing he or she wrote, that's still there. So if I say 1 and I search, I get an error because of crossing. So I didn't cross somewhere. That is interesting because our condition is starting here, but this line was never closed. Yes. So this is the reason why you should remember to close your door even at home before leaving. Okay. So tikangopita ku search, tikangofika apapa, tikangofuna number 4, tikangopanga search akala 4 pompo. Pamene amafunikira azikala. It's still there. So if I search for Simeon or Simon, I think that's the proper way. It's still there. So I see the Simon and I see the result. So usama ope mavuto awawa yoti is panga crash. Don't be afraid of the crashing. It's a very good thing it to crash. And if it doesn't crash, it's not that you are so good, but you have not light something. That's a very good way to approach it. So chimene chikupangika ndichoti this now is happening dynamically. This value is being added dynamically. Let's see. So you see now, okay, let me go back to the design. So when we learn this code, and when we go, we can investigate on this by going to inspect, and we will see the input number 1 has no value here. You can see there's no value. But when we search now, let's say we search Zaleka, and now it has a value, Zaleka, which was not there. This value has been placed as we was searching. Remember, you placed it in using PHP. So this is what they call dynamic here, and it makes your app start working properly. So with this, we mark the first way of approaching this particular need, and we are going now to look at the next way to approach the same thing, but lighting here, the search result is ABCD. Oh, yeah. You are with me, Remy Gekwaya from Techno Lab, where technologies are being created. Stay with us. There's a lot to come. Let us keep learning until we understand what it is to use small to make big.